Hey there, Dr. Uthman! I'm the Bittergiggle assistant. How are you doing on this fine day? I'm detecting that the last doctor to clock in did so a very long time ago, which means there's sure to be a backlog of patients. Before I can let you right in, I'll need to do the routine physical scan. Stand on the cross so we can begin. It shouldn't take too long. Hold still. It won't hurt. Hopefully. Great! Now I'll do my calculations. Where do I even begin? I'm detecting a lot of abnormalities. None of your body parts are particularly healthy, but most importantly, I'm detecting significant damage to your skull, possibly due to blunt force. Did someone hit you over the head recently? Then there's your right arm. Have you been holding something for an extended period? You need to rest that arm. I'm also detecting significant damage to both of your legs. Have you fallen from a large distance recently? Allow me to see if there's any doctors on the premises that can check on you. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm not detecting our primary doctor or any human doctors on the premises currently. But you might just be in luck. Our makeshift doctor is indeed here. But before you head on inside, I'm obligated to give you a special tool. As you know, this facility treats both humans and non-humans, so all humans on the premises are required to keep this remote handy at all times. It acts both as your key to accessing certain rooms, as well as a deliverer of non-lethal electric shocks. At a time, the remote can hold charges of a singular color, which would allow you to access rooms that require a charge of said certain color. You may also combine colors of charges to create new colors. For example, a red charge and a blue charge make a purple charge. Let's give it a try. See those panels behind you? The charging stations on the floor allow you to receive a colored charge, which you can then exert onto the hanging panels. You did it! Great job! A list of possible color combinations is to my left. Feel free to stare at it for as long as you like. Head on inside and the makeshift doctor will see you right away. Also, if you find any patient modules inside and would like to view them, feel free to bring them back to me and I'll show you its contents. human children. Wow, there's a lot of entries on here detailing their troubled behavior and hard time understanding human commands. It states here that only one of the 8 subcases actually managed to reach satisfactory levels of the desired behavior, but doesn't specify which one. Testing on the remaining subcases continues to this day. This module is for cases 10B to 10G. It appears that these were subcases created solely for the purpose of allowing Case 10 to develop motherly traits and Case 21 to develop fatherly traits. They appear to be miniature versions of both Case 10 and Case 21, even having an almost identical DNA. The module mainly details the molding of their bodies and application of DNA. You're probably very familiar with this process, Uthman. module is for case 6C. Most of the entries on it are missing or corrupted, but allow me to inform you of what data remains readable. At an unspecified point in time, the clay body of 6C was brought to this clinic to receive its first application of DNA. Its DNA appears to have been a more perfected version of the DNA of a previous failed case, the original case 6. There's also mention of a theoretical case 6D, a variant of 6C, in that it was hypothetically possible to manifest, but was never actually observed. The entries into this module end very abruptly, and not because they are missing or have been corrupted. It's very strange. This module is for cases 4B. It appears that cases 4B make up the majority of non-human patients that are treated at this clinic. Their entries include everything and anything imaginable. Only case 4 was permitted to operate on them, since no other staff members understood their anatomy quite like case 4. Which makes sense, given that case 4 is the one that creates instances of cases 4B. Looks like you found all